represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the New York Giants doing battle with the Seattle Seahawks. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Colts in that first half. And they did have some success running the football in those first two quarters. And that might be something they continue to work on as they try to get back.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
Meanwhile, for the Texans, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter.
And they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
So, Party, next time we see this coaching staff, I want you to have my back here because that was really kind of a white flag type of a play, almost a little bit of a surrender. Just turn and hand it to the big guy, get what you can, and be prepared to kick the ball away.
And taken at the 46. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go play action here on 1st down.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
On play action, they'll throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He sets to fire deep, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll look look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he fields it cleanly. Ooh, the juke.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And here comes the Texans now.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
50 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this down to the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Dominating.
And he
He's
deserves a
focused.
bronze leg as he
This ain't
gets
last
this one
time.
away. Taken in at the 11.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
84 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he's going to use his legs here.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Texans have got it on cruise control.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling.
I don't know if Tommy can throw that yet. We'll take it down.
With him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
2nd and 9 now. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for the well back in that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll look to throw again.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now in Houston. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Bulldozes past him, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Right back to him on 1st down. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got some space here. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll set up a throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Colts are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, Houston. It's the fullback. 72 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
We're abusing them.
And
it's safe to say we are for real.
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
He's got room at the 30.
A big play there for Indy. 56 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Okay.
2nd and goal from the 6th.
I want to pass this thing.
Now back to throw.
That's
And my goodness, another interception. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
The extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
We had our best when our defense scored, baby.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Let's make it no mistake.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense.
Now remember, they coming out still trying to throw the ball off crazy.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had.
That's them, see? That ain't us, that's them.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line
Again,
of the end zone for a touchback.
I get it, it's the NFL.
Offense once more. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the
Sean, wait for the motion. We're gonna see a lot of that.
They've gotten all they could handle and then some. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Looking to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They got a fat boy out here. I don't know what happened. They took Thomas out the game.
But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Yeah.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. The Texans, they are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody.
And Coach Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, has done it in his second season, taking the youngest team in NFL history to the Super Bowl with his son, Shedeur Sanders, as the starting quarterback of the Houston Texans. In the rematch, they split in the regular season. This is the only team that gave them a loss. They did not leave. They left no stone unturned, and they did not leave no answers, no questions, I'm sorry, for the doubters. They answered every question in this ball game. All the Texas running backs together had a great day. Look at this good football. Marvin Harrison went crazy. They take turns. Look at this. These boys play. Shiloh went crazy today, making all types of tackles. They raced to the quarterback 5.5, 4.5. And you know what these guys do. 3 picks from Gonzalez, 2 from James Williams, Kennedy, and Stingley. All INTs. This team is different. Checking off all the boxes, make the playoffs, granted at season end. Get INT 19 points. Everything was looking current. Let's look at Mozzie development. Captain in the defense. Mama, there's that man again. There it is. Set our 2 captains.